Hello. Good morning, everybody. It is Michelle. What time? It's a little later than I thought it was going to be. But here we are. I was getting together the orders for delivery today from the Christmas sale. There's still some things left, so the videos are on the wall if you want to back it up and take a look. I am officially on vacation. I feel like the teachers that are posting, yay, no more work. But I am officially on vacation. Looks like I'll be starting my new gig January the 7th. So I have a nice break here. As you come in, say hello so I can see you guys. What else? Make sure you share the video. For sharing this video, I will be giving some chalk cash because this project is actually going to be part of my decorations for Christmas. All right. So what I wanted to tell you guys about, which I'll be telling you more in the new year, is how many of you get this box. Do you know what this is? The Fab Fit Fun Box? Well, I was finally opening my box because I've had it around forever. I was actually going to cancel it, but then they kind of blew it out of the park this month. And I thought, how fun would it be to have a bundle box, right? Something that you can get every 3 months because sometimes, you know, life does get crazy. And it would come with a surface in there, a transfer, some paste, everything you need to create a nice project that you can keep or you can give as a gift. And then throw in some other fun goodies in there also. So keep an eye out for that. Okay, so today what I really wanted to show you guys the most were these singles. I know that I've had some people ask when they purchase, and I'm like, well, would you like some singles with that? And they're like, oh, well, I might need more than a single. But I don't want, don't judge a paste by its cover. I'm just kidding. So I don't want you to judge how much you can get out of here. If you saw the photo that I posted on the wall, that is all the projects that were done with just one. So right now what I'm doing is I am kind of massaging or kneading it. So I'm going to show you guys the project here. This is a project that we are doing today. And I already seem to have lost something. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm going to do our cheeks are nice and rosy, comfy and cozy are we, using these singles. Okay. So what we want to do first, like I'm doing, I'm just going to massage here. And then I don't want you to cut from the top because they're even like a ketchup packet. It looks like there's a little thing where you can just rip the top off and squeeze it out. But what we're going to do instead, let me move this so I don't mess it up, is I'm going to cut it a different way. So what you need to do to finish your project is you need a surface. This is our Couture Grayson 12 by 18, which unfortunately it has been sold out for quite a while. I do have a couple, February they're coming out with a dozen new surfaces and accessories. So I'm wondering if it hasn't come back because they have something to replace it. We will see. I have a towel over here that I'm going to do my fuzzing on, and then I have a bucket of water to my right that I can put the transfers in to wash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, when I need it, kind of push it away from the edges because you don't want your scissors getting all gloopy. I think that's a real word, gloopy. And then I'm going to cut around like so. And then we're going to just kind of open it up like a book. And then, all right. And then we're going to open it. Don't drop it. Let me get a paper towel because I am the messiest person ever. So I'm going to put a paper towel down, and this red is pretty thin, so look at that. Oh, I didn't even cut that side. Good. All right. So look at all this. You can use your squeegee or anything. There we go. So I'm going to lay it open like that. You see? And then I have white. And then we're going to go ahead and do this green. I have some on my fingers. Again, don't forget to share this video for some free chalk cash. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and massage my single paste. I'm going to cut it like this. These are a little thinner than I expected, but I think it's because I've been playing with them. And they're a little warm from massaging because I was talking with one of my new consultants or designers. See, this one I didn't massage much, and you can see it has a little more there. That's thicker. So there we go. So we have our green, we have our white, and then we have our red. I'm going to just move this aside because I got a little bit on the board that I want to take off. That's the good thing about these surfaces, is that they are chalk, so I can just wipe it away. All right. Perfect. Something that can get frustrating other than the stand, but guess what? I checked the tracking for my stand for these videos, and it will be delivered on December the 27th. Yay. So the one thing with these transfers is that you have to work kind of fast. If you let the chalk paste dry within the silk screens on your transfer, when you go to peel your transfer, some of it's going to lift up because it's stuck and dried in those little screens. And this one is a fairly large transfer. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it, okay? So I'm going to take this like this. If you were just doing this all one color, you don't have to cut it. You can just use your color and just squeegee it around. Or if you don't talk as much as I do, then you can just squeegee it on and move on. But I am a talker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the text out of the middle. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to physically just cut like this. You want to leave enough space because remember you're going to be squeegeeing on, but I'm going to show you my trick for that next also. So I'm just, and like I said, you do not have to do this. This is not necessary. But for me, when I'm doing a big project, sometimes I will do this because I'm not fast enough. I'm just not fast enough, and I talk a lot. Let me see. And you could just leave it as is and then touch up the spots as you go. But I find this to be a little faster. All right. So we have this section and we have this section, right? So we have 3 different sections. Bum, bum, bum. All right, look at that. We have 3 different sections that are kind of puzzle pieced, jigsawed together. And let's go ahead and do I'm going to take these off. We're going to do the middle section first. And I'm going to take my Sharpie on the back. I'm going to write cheeks. And I'm actually going to keep these pieces on here so I can know where to put it when I put it down. Was that right? I guess it doesn't really matter. No, it's not. I have it upside down. There we go. It's just holly and berries. There we go. So let's go ahead and peel this off. And then I'm going to place it on my towel next to me to do some fuzzing. You're going to use just a clean towel. You want to put some lint on here. I have been looking forward to using this transfer all season, and I have been too busy. And now Christmas is here, and I still wanted to make it. Let me move this out of the way. All right. So I'm going to put this down just like this. And then we're going to smooth it. Smooth it down. Smooth this down. You don't want any air bubbles in your project. I feel like I have a piece of hair or something down there. I should have tied my hair back. Is that hair? Yeah, it is. I just blow dried my hair and it's a little crazy and I didn't put anything to kind of tame it. There we go. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Make sure we get all. I feel like I still have a little piece there, but the lighting in here is not good. Let me see. I think this isn't food, right? All right, so smooth it all on. No air bubbles at all. No air bubbles. No whammies, no whammies. So there's certain areas, like say at the end, you might get a little nervous that it's so close to the actual surface and you don't want to get your paste all over there. Oh, I see, I got a thumbs up. Who's there? I didn't set up my my computer, so I can't see you. Who are you? All right. Share this video for a chance to win some chalk dollars. All right, so what we have here is our washi tape. This is our placement tape, but I'll show you how I like to use it. Okay. It has little tick marks so that you can kind of measure out and center things. But if I started giving away gifts to my friends that were actually centered, they wouldn't believe I made it. So what you can do is I'm going to use it to kind of block off area like that. This gives me some wiggle room so that if I get some paste in that area, I don't have to worry about washing it. There we go. Washi tape. And then this part makes me a little nervous right there. So I'm just going to, and again, if you do get some on your board, no harm, no foul. It is a chalkboard. All you have to do is wash it off. Wash it off. Okay. I see a little bit of red on here. This board had a Halloween pumpkin on it. And as you can see, I can just easily change it out to Christmas. Christmas. I'm going to add some over here also. All right. So we're going to now, I'm going to go back to my paste single. I'm going to get my squeegee. I'm trying to decide if I want to do this whole thing white. And I think I do, since I have all of the berries. I'm going to grab my single here. And I kind of stirred it up a little bit with this little spatula. If you need a spatula, let me know. And then, I'm so messy. Let me get another paper towel. I'm so messy. So messy. There we go. There. I'm going to take my squeegee and I'm going to squeegee a bunch like so. I'm not even using half of this. I'll probably have to put some back. Okay. See that? I got a good amount on here. And I'm going to squeegee on like this. I'm so excited to do this transfer. Let me get some more. Pull right down. What are you guys doing with your last weekend before Christmas? What are you doing? I was going to look for some Christmas lights to go to today or tonight, but every year we go to Hershey, and I don't know if I want to go out to Hershey. We had gone to breakfast with Santa for the last 3 or 4 years, and the last 2 years we were a little disappointed, so. But it was okay to drive out there for breakfast and the lights. But I don't know if I want to drive out there just for the lights. And last year, the line for the lights was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, almost done. Almost done. Okay, I think we got it all, guys. You just want to take out, look at all this extra too. So we're going to take that and put it in there. Now I'm going to peel off the washi tape. Washi tape. And then get this. Ooh, I need more hands. I need more hands. There we go. And it is absolutely perfect. Oh, I forgot this washi tape. Haha. So one thing that could happen, isn't that perfect? One thing that can happen if you didn't cut or if you didn't have the washi tape is you would have gotten it on the board. But not only that, maybe not you, maybe it's just me. I'm not fast enough, so I would have had some of the letters that were kind of missing some chalk in some places, which is fine. I mean, a lot of people understand that that is the way it's supposed to be. It's chalk. It's not paint, even though it looks like a little paint. It is a chalk paste. So there we go. There's a little shadow in there, but that is absolutely perfect. Okay. I didn't even... Okay. I forgot to check the back to make sure I had it right side up because this has hardware. Ooh, I have light coming in my basement. Hardware that is going on there. So I'm going to let this dry for a second. But this came out absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. So if you guys are on here, where do you go to see lights? I know that Columbia, Maryland used to have a great light display. Oh no. That's kind of far too. I'm gonna dry this. All right. Now, if you can see with my white, I have almost half, if not a lot more, white left in this packet. I'm just going to put this in there. You will have to use it or find a good way to seal it, which I haven't tried to seal one yet. But I also have, if you've been to one of my shows or vendor events, I'll show you what I have. I have these little, they're like little jars. Like here, and they can just go in there, your leftovers. I should empty one out and show you guys how much is in one by what is in there. Okay, so let's see, make sure I'm doing the right sides. It looks like, does that look right? Maybe not. I should have labeled these. No, that was right. That was right. Okay. So we have that. And we have that. Right? Let me move my paste so I don't get them on my towel. I'm going to go ahead and do the left side first. You know what? I'm going to write on here left, but then I probably won't know when I got to do it. Okay. And then I'm going to peel this off the backing and put this right on my towel for fuzzing. Fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. So I have a delivery in Eldersburg today. Hi, Tamika. I have a delivery in Eldersburg today. I have a delivery in Mount Airy today. And I have a delivery in Hanover, Maryland. And part of me was like, oh, I can't believe I offered to deliver these. But it is Christmas, and who wants to pay shipping anyway? And I'm sure in each area I can find something to do with my son. There we go. How you doing today, girl? I'm just doing this. All right, so let's put on our, I don't want to put it too close because I don't want my white to pull up. right. So this I'm just going to do Christmas colors. I'm going to do red and green. I'm going to break out the dryer again because I don't want this part of my and to pull up if it's still wet, because I'm going to have to cover it a little bit with washi tape so I don't mess it up. Now this is just a heat tool. You do not have to have one. You could use a hair dryer, or you can just wait for it to dry. Okay. Let me do it down here too. What are you doing today, Tamika? What are you doing? All right. So, we didn't do any breakfast with Santa this year. I guess I don't, I'm actually going to fuzz my washi tape because it is going over some paste. So, I'm not crazy. Well, I mean, I might be a little crazy. I'm just going to lightly put it over to cover that. There we go. Working, making the donuts. Okay, so we're gonna do, I'm gonna do the berries in, oh, but wait a minute. I have leaves and I have that. I kind of want two different colors, but I wanted to show you guys only using the singles, but rules were made to be broken. Let me see. Let me see. We'll use the paste, but we're gonna have to add another green. So maybe we'll do garden herb, or just so we have another splash of green. Let me see. All right, so I'm breaking the rules. I'm gonna show you guys the singles, but I am gonna add another green just because I feel like we should. Okay. So again, what I normally do when I have you guys on is that I will put some of the paste on the transfer itself. I'm going to put red around where the berries are. I'm going to make those red too. Ta-da! Because I don't want it to go in the silk screen, and these berries are little, so I'm going to have to use my multi-tool, which I'll show you guys in a second. I'm going to use my multi-tool, and I'm going to use the garden herb on, I don't even know what to call those. I guess holly leaves. Holly leaves. I'm going to just dot some on the transfer next to it so it's not in the screen. And then we're going to go to our green envy that's in our packet, and I'm going to put some on the transfer next to there. Let's see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Okay. With my hands. What should we do first? I'm going to use my multi-tool for the berries, and then I have some cut in half, okay? So first I'm going to go ahead and just squeegee. I need a little bit more. Let me come steal some from up here and just do this area. I'm going to do these berries. Just like this. I want to get these little, I don't know what they are, little lines. Red also. I still feel like I'm working a little slow, but we had a elf on the shelf party this morning. They showed up with donuts for my son, and even though I can't eat donuts because I have celiac, he made me sit with them. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm really glad that I did cut this now, because there's no way trying to talk with you guys and doing this that I would have been able to finish. What else? Okay, so then where's my other squeegee? We're gonna go ahead and do this and this. Just go ahead and get all of this on here. I know what's going to happen. I have so much left in these single packets that instead of just going out and making my deliveries, I'm going to have to make more projects just to use them up. I know myself. Okay. Perfect. I think we got everything. I think we have everything, right? All right. Put that in the bucket. I'm going to take off my washi tape. And then you want to peel your transfer either up and down or side to side, not at a diagonal. You don't want to stretch your textile. Let's see. There's a part of a berry right here. You guys can't see it good. That I didn't cover the whole thing. I'm looking at the transfer and I was like, oh, how did I miss that? But it's a tiny, tiny little bit. I'm going to leave it as is because it's perfect. What do you guys think? Let me show. I'm going to take my face off because my hair's a mess. Let me see. How nice is that? So there's a part right here where there's a lower berry and it just got like the top 2/3 of it. It still looks round. It still looks good. I don't think I'm going to change a thing with it. I could, after I wash my transfer, put it back on, but I'm not because it looks fine. And like I said, if all of my projects were completely perfect, nobody would believe I made them. Let me take a sip of my coffee. All right, so moving on. I have to move all my stuff because I use up a lot of space. All right. I'm going to take this part, and on the back, I'm going to write right. And then you can't really tell the difference between the garden herb and the green envy on your screen, but in person, there is a difference. The garden herb is not as bright. It's a very nice gardeny color. I'm going to go ahead and fuzz my right side here. Fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy. All right. And we are going to place this on this side. Tamika, what kind of work do you do? I forgot to ask you. I know that you work second shift, but I wasn't sure if you were in, oh gosh, if you were in nursing, or if you were doing something else. I know that you're a crafty lady. All right, let's see. I'm not doing a good job at this. Hold on. I'm so worried that I'm going to stick the transfer onto itself that I'm not doing a good job. There we go. So I'm going to do the bottom like that. And remember, cutting your transfer apart like I did is not necessary. I do it because I'm slow. I'm slow. And I find this is better for me than redoing things because it lifted up because it dried because I was running my mouth or got sidetracked, or some people that are really OCD and want everything to be completely perfect. You may have to do this as well. Train controller. Oh, I see. That seems like it could get a little stressful though. I would think. I used to take the Amtrak to Philly many times a week. But I didn't go from Baltimore. I would drive to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I was pregnant and I was in grad school, and the school I went to was in Philly, and I would try to study on the train. But I also had a full-time job. This story just gets crazier. I had a full-time job, so I ended up sleeping on the train instead of studying. And it's a wonder how I became a nurse practitioner. Maybe it's that drive that helped me. But I remember I had a teacher that I was not fond of, and she actually told me that I had to hold on a second. There, maybe I feel like I could talk to Tamika. She told me that I had to decide if I wanted to be a good mother or a good student. And that really just made me want to punch her in the face. Made me want to punch her in the face, but instead it drove me to be both. So one day I want to send her an email and be like, how do you like me now? But I think walking the stage at graduation was enough. All right. So we have that. I'm going to go ahead and put this all on the screen part. But I loved Amtrak. Really did. Except for the one day that I got off the train in Philly and fell on my face, and I was 9 months pregnant. That sucked. People actually stopped in the street to ask me if I was okay. I thought that was nice, because Baltimore, I don't know if anybody would have. I don't know if they would have or not. Okay, gosh, look how much I have left of this, and I'm almost done with this side. So this goes a long way. I'm going to put some of the garden herb on my leaves. I really like the Philly Amtrak also. They had things I'd never seen before, as in snackies and stuff, which is nice when you're pregnant. All right. And I wasn't celiac then, so I could eat good stuff. So we're going to go ahead and start with these leaves. That one's close to the edge there. Oh, I think I got some of mine on my... That's okay. It's okay. That's the joy of not being OCD, I guess. Got a lot on there. I'm going to put the excess in the jar. Okay. And then I'm going to move on to the red. I find that the red, especially candy apples, always a little thinner. But I like it because it doesn't dry super fast, because it is more watery and it goes on so smooth. Look at that. I have too much in there. I'm just going to put it on this because I don't have a jar for this, because I'm using the singles. There we go. I am in love with this already. I've been wanting to do this ever since I got this transfer. I might have gotten the transfer in October. I'm not sure. All right. Oh, where's all of my squeegees? Another one before they dry. Okay, so we're going to take the green envy, and we're going to come over here. My new stand that's coming next week has light. I'm getting a little bit of red in there too. I'm going to dump off that one since I messed the color up. Ooh, let me go back to my green envy, because now I'm mixing garden herb because I forgot I did two colors. Let me put some there. And if you see right there, there's another holly that I didn't do the whole berry. What is wrong with me? What's wrong with me is I need to start wearing my glasses, and I spent a lot of money on my glasses since I'm blind, but I don't wear them. But I think I don't have any choice. The denial phase is over. I need my glasses. I'm going to get a little more red so I have full berry coverage. All right, ready? Let's go ahead and take off our washi tape. And then look how wonderful this comes off, and this transfer is reusable. Oh my gosh. I knew I was gonna like this, but I really, really like this. All right, look how beautiful this is. Get a piece of lint on there. Look at that. Look at that. Let's see. I'm gonna show you guys if I can try to hold this up. You ready for the reveal? Look how amazing this is. Oh my gosh. Now, again, you did not have to cut the transfer. You could have tried to do it all in one swoop, but I talk a lot, and, oh my gosh. Ah, I am in love with this. In the back of my mind, I was kind of like, maybe I should give this as a present to somebody. Maybe I should stop being selfish. Maybe I'll save it for a resolution. Maybe no, I'm just kidding. I really am not a selfish person at all. I'm actually generous to a fault. But this is, oh my gosh. Like, I know I say it every time, but this is probably my favorite project I have done. It's gorgeous. So share the video. I'm going to go make my deliveries. If you want to check out the holiday sale, check that out. I'm trying to decide, since I love it so much, if I do want to fix that one berry. I don't know if you guys can even see it, but it is right there. You see how the bottom of the roundness is not as round, but berries aren't always perfect either. So I feel like it's going to be okay. And I might actually seal this. So if you want to keep it forever and ever, I'll show you guys what I use. I use this Krylon matte sealer, and you can put that over. This is a different type of finish because you can actually still chalk over the finish and not mess up what's underneath the finish. But, whew, okay. I am in love. Have a good day. Tamika, have a good day at work. Thank you for the heart. And, I guess stay tuned, guys, for more videos, since it looks like I will be on vacation until January the 7th. And I'm going to bring you more about my bundle box. And enjoy your weekend. Bye.